So Kwame, we are looking at an area that we have touched on Black Men Talk, and that is the interplay Black men and Black women. Now, one of the Urban Narratives Project headlines is the Black man versus the Black woman, conflict, myth or reality. Now, sometimes the response for what you are saying around Black women is met with some criticism. Sometimes it just depends on who is listening. I want to thank the ladies who do share constructive feedback, whether they are in agreement or not. You've come on, there's some things that you've said, ladies have said, it's really powerful and informative. Now, I want to ask you, are you aware of this issue between Black men and women that's been brewing over years? So many things have happened. I'm going to share some of the stories that have gone viral, and it really is targeted at Black men. And Black men are responding. Black men are putting up posts. Some ladies, not all, are out there in the social media world, and they are really painting a picture of Black men. Now, have you heard of anything happening out there in the social media world? The division that's brewing between Black men and Black women?
Yes, I have. Naturally, as a Black man myself, I would obviously notice these things that are happening. Let's just take an example. Recently, there's been a study. You know, they always do these surveys, these questionnaires, and they go out onto the streets and they want to find out how Black men really think. There's been a study where they've actually asked Black men, why are Black women least desirable? But I think that's a wrong question. That's wrong. That's the question. But the question was the wrong question.
Absolutely.
The question was the wrong question, because when they asked most Black men why are Black women least desirable, they never said they weren't pretty or they weren't attractive. Most men said Black women's attitude. So if anything, it was a character flaw. It's more to do with their character than anything else. And if you remember back in time, I said to you that most Black men, even when they were in a relationship outside of their own ethnicity, they always desired to have a Black woman. So more than most, it was the question should be, why are they not dating Black women rather than the least desirable? That's the wrong question. The way that question was framed, they go out on the streets and they ask, our fellow Blacks, why are Black women least desirable? That's a wrong question. The actual question is, why are they not dating Black women en masse? Why are most Black men dating outside of their own race? And the answer was, predominantly, it was Black women's character flaws as they see it. Being stubborn, being very difficult, not submissive, very unfriendly, not sweet, having this sort of holier than thou attitude, Those were the main flaws that men saw in Black women, but nothing to do with how they looked physically. And I repeat that, nothing to do with how they look physically.